What's up, everybody? I'm Puma Pete.
I'm Mason.
And I'm still here.
And we are already in combat because Mason's an idiot and literally teleported me on top of the enemy that we were going to have to fight. So I could not do an intro before the combat started. Mason is actually just the worst. But anyway, so we were
I don't
talking...
deny it.
We were... Alright, fair enough. You probably shouldn't. We were talking about... While we were not recording, me and Mason went back to sell stuff, we were discussing Will's history of dating. And Will, what was the name of the one girl you dated that I said sounded weird?
John Friscante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Not John Friscante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. What was it? Bernita? Pernita. Alright, I'm probably still pronouncing it wrong. But anyway, I was like, that's, an unattractive sounding name. And it made me think of something that I'd seen not too long ago. And it was like an article, it was like 6 things that secretly affect like who you hook up with that you really can't control. And one of those things was your name. And there was this scientific study that determined like the attractiveness of like all different like levels of names.
Layers of names.
So, and I do not remember the whole article, but I do remember enough to tell you guys what the most attractive and least attractive male and female names are. Do you care to take a guess? I will give each of you...
Arnold.
I will give each of you 3 guesses for both answers. Or for all of the answers. And then I will tell you.
Jerry Seinfeld. And
Mason,
John Stamos.
You're not naming attractive people. Just the name itself.
I already guessed. Can't take them back.
Was that for most or least attractive?
Both.
What about for females?
Jennifer Lawrence. Ellen Page.
I feel like he was going for first names here.
It is just first names. You are correct.
Nope.
I was just kind of letting Mason do his thing.
John Friscante. There we go.
I feel like sometimes with Mason, you just gotta let him. I feel like I'm like the parent that, like the kid is like finger painting on the walls, but they don't do anything. And you're like, oh, you just have to let them express their creativity.
That when I was a kid.
Like, that's basically me trying to deal with Mason on this show. But anyway, Will, would you like to take a guess as to the names?
Okay, I'm starting off with least first.
Okay.
Number 1, Slagger Whore. Anyone who watches Scrubs will know that.
Wait, are you doing male or female?
Female.
Female, okay.
I went into the portal.
Bethany.
Oh, the altar is a portal?
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
I don't know. Really, any back end of the alphabet.
Oh, this guy's name's Grom.
Will you attempt the challenge, Mason? We will attempt the challenge.
Or anything with a G, yeah. Name a girl's name with a G.
Georgia.
Yeah, that's just an ugly name, right?
Genevieve.
Ugh. No.
All right.
Gary.
It's not a girl's name.
Gary.
Alright.
For attractive, I would have to say more girls with their, I don't know, starts with an S, more Samantha, I wouldn't say Amber. Amber sounds like a whore. Come on, that's a whore's name.
Amber sounds like a whore. I'm gonna remember that in the future. And like when I have kids, I'm gonna be like, I can't name her Amber because I know what people think about that name. Alright, go ahead and continue with your
That's
guesses.
like naming someone like Mercedes or...
For most
Natasha's a good name. Tasha. I don't know, fuck me. I can't get there.
That would be an interesting name, also probably a whore's name.
Fuck me.
Alright. Do you want me to tell you the answers now? Because you were actually not correct on any of your guesses. However,
yes,
I was very impressed. I will start with the most attractive name first. The very first thing you said was it probably starts with an S. So you win for that. I'm impressed. Scientifically, in the study, the most attractive female name was Sophie. Sophie. And the least attractive female name was Anne.
Yeah, fuck Pam.
Yeah, Anne, I agree. Anne does not sound that good.
Oh, Pam. That's a bad name.
Pam is also a bad name. However, scientifically, that was not the name that they had decided was the least attractive. Would you like to take a guess on dudes now?
Mason first.
Mason already guessed, and he, believe it or not, none of the names he gave were right.
Okay.
Oh wait,
For John Stamos.
what were the names you gave again? Arnold, John Stamos. What was the last one?
I want to say I said Bob Saget.
All right. I don't think that's what you said, but either way, that's wrong anyway. And I think you were wrong last time too, so it's fine. It's fine.
I have one more.
Yeah, I know.
I can't remember the name.
You can go ahead and guess the guy and the most attractive and the least attractive guy names.
Okay.
Wait. I feel like we
forget
fought
what.
this guy already.
We fought someone that had the exact same character model as him. I don't know if it's the same guy or not.
Named the murderer?
Yeah, but wasn't it started with an M? So I think they're probably like brothers or something. I don't know. Maybe it's the same one. I don't remember.
Bartholomew. That's a horrible
Barney.
name.
For least attractive.
Yeah.
All right, so Bartholomew's your first guess. Continue.
No, I said Daniel
Okay.
and Keith.
Keith. All right, so how about for most attractive?
William, obviously. Then George. I feel like that's a good name. And I don't know. Let's go with Mason for a third.
All right. So Will, I will tell you one of the 6 names that you had was
On the list somewhere.
on the list in the reverse spot of where you put it. You care to take another guess? You can move one
Better not be
name.
William.
You can move one name. I will tell you it was either most attractive or least attractive. And your guess was wrong. You had it on the wrong side.
Damn. Tell me what it is.
Alright, so most attractive was Ryan.
Okay.
And
okay.
least attractive was George.
Really?
Yep.
Fuck you guys. My grandpa was George.
I'm sure your grandpa was a very handsome man, but George
He
is
was.
the least
Unlike yourself.
Oh, burn! Got him so good, Mason. You guys can't see this, but I am high-fiving in the general direction of Mason's house. And I like to believe that he's high-fiving back in the general direction of my apartment.
Yep.
But yeah, so...
Well, I'm giving the middle finger to the general direction of your town.
Well,
Area.
that's very rude. And I don't
Why would you
appreciate
do that, Will?
Yeah, what the heck.
Horrible person.
Yeah, for real, though.
Alright.
This is why we're not friends.
Oh no!
Ha ha ha! Mason, you're so dumb.
Game is hard.
But yeah, so that's that. Cat in the Hat. Those are the most attractive and least attractive names.
Like Will.
Well, no, you didn't give the top. You only gave the top one.
I only
You
knew
didn't
the
give
top.
3.
I only knew the top of each. I was just letting you have 3 guesses because
Alright,
if I
back
only
to
gave
the
you one
witch.
guess, you would never have gotten it right. Let's be honest. Are you not wearing pants?
How'd you know?
Doesn't look like your character has pants on. Mine does.
Maybe.
My guy has an awesome helmet too.
My guy has the Badger mask.
Badger mask. Oh, did you guys know hedgehogs are illegal in Pennsylvania?
They're
Yeah, this-
illegal.
They're like hedgehogs aren't allowed to exist in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. They're not allowed to be as a pet in Pennsylvania.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Alright, you better
Originally,
take the drink, Peter.
wait, you did or didn't?
I did.
I'm going to take it too. You ready, Mason? You ready to commit ritual suicide?
Alright.
All right, drink the Kool-Aid. Oh wait, it's gone. Oh wait, no, it's not. All right, you ready? Drink the Kool-Aid on 3.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
3.
Oh, fight
Oh,
it! Fight it!
no!
Fight it! Fight it with the
I can't-
heels.
I can't drink any heals.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh no, man. Say goodbye, cruel world. Ah, blah, blah, gig, giger, giger. Sad day, Mason. Also, you're the worst. That was the worst quest reward ever. What the heck, Bracken Witch? Why do I hate you and your kind even more so now than I did before we started? Alright, where are you going? Okay, you're going to the right. I'll come that way. But so, today, I had mentioned in my previous, I think the very last episode, maybe at the beginning, no, definitely not the beginning of this one. In the last one, I talked about that ethics project I have due, that, like, our group has basically nothing done. We have to meet with all those people. So, today before ethics, my friends and I, of course, used our time extremely wisely and decided to write an improv story one word at a time. So, we were on a Google Doc, and we were supposed to be working on the ethics project. However, that did not happen. Instead, we decided to do this. So, what we did, you could write one word, and then the next person in the circle had to write the following word, and there were 4 of us. It started with just 2 of us. Eventually expanded to 4, and we were writing our story. And I do not remember the story word for word, nor would I try to recite it word for word because that would be insane. But it was more or less along the lines of the cat and Mario were shopping for shoes when they saw a horde of antelopes. They decided that they had to make...
Where were they shopping for shoes, Kenya?
I don't know. They decided to make out with every antelope they've seen. Or to kiss every antelope they've seen. When they were done making out... it was like, when they were done making out, Mario was sad. Never before had a man loved cats as much as Mario. And then it was like... However, Brian came along and stole the cat's ball of yarn. And it took a completely different turn, and it was like... Starscream came out of nowhere...
Oh no!
And slapped Mario's ass flirtatiously. It was like, it was so awesome that Mario inappropriately yodeled. Which made Steve hug his friend Fred Rubin, which was Brian's sandwich. So that was the first paragraph. And then and then the second paragraph...
I'm lost.
Where
does the story start?
It started with Mario and the cat going shoe shopping.
Alright.
And then it was like... The second one was like... Far away in Portugal, Don Draper exclaimed, "I can't believe my car broke down. I need a horse." It was like, then out of nowhere, a majestic man flew down from Camelot.
Alright.
Holding a
We've
hammer.
gone from Kenya to Camelot.
No, Kenya to Portugal to Camelot. Holding a hammer. It was like... I can't remember what it was. Don Draper ended up in quicksand. And it was like, he was stuck in quicksand until a giraffe came out and ate all of his plantations.
All of them?
Yeah, all of his plantations. Because that was just the word my friend was like, I'm just going to stick this word in here. And then it was like, Don then sensually caressed the majestic man's toaster.
The story may win an Emmy.
And this was me and my friends before class started, like just messing around. It was not actually a class assignment because that would have been the greatest class assignment ever. And I don't really remember where the where the story continued from there, but more or less that was the point of it. So yeah, if anyone out there is ever really bored and is with a group of friends, open a Google Doc and make an improv story word by word. It is actually like one of the funniest things ever. We were laughing ridiculously hard. And then someone else who was in our ethics group, because we were using the ethics like Google Doc to write this in, someone else got onto the Google Doc while we were writing it. And I was like, so I typed onto the Google Doc, and I was like, feel free to contribute if you have any ideas. But they just kind of sat there for a while longer and then didn't say anything. And I was kind of upset that they didn't contribute at least a little bit. I feel like they owed it to us and all of our hard work to contribute to the Google Doc.
Yeah, if you read it, you gotta put some.
Exactly. But yeah, it was like the greatest story ever. I saved it on my laptop, on a Microsoft Word document. And it was not done. I know it ended with it was like someone blew crack off of, and that was the end. And because then we ran out of time.
Well then.
Yeah. I think my favorite part was inappropriate yodel.
I would have to say, yeah. I know every time when I'm with my girlfriend, I let off a little bit of an inappropriate yodel.
Yeah, it's funny, that's where that joke started
Per
from.
se.
When I was playing Cards Against Humanity with my friends, the question was, what's that noise? And I played the card inappropriate yodeling. And then I turned to my friend and I was like, is that what I hear every night when I'm out here alone after you go to bed? So yeah, that's what started the inappropriate yodel joke, and then it just happened to get worked into our story.
That sounds foolish.
Yeah, I highly recommend you do that. Well, I'm sure you use Google Docs for classes.
I do.
Yeah.
I usually wait for my work to become absolutely needed to be done.
Well, we have a project due in 2 weeks that we haven't started yet, and we have to like interview a bunch of people at different companies about their ethics policy. So I would say it's safe to assume that the work needs to get done.
Yeah. I mean, I got a pretty big paper due tomorrow that
He hasn't
done
even
with
started.
I'm playing Kerbal's program right now.
See, papers like that is not. It's not like a big deal though, because like you can just sit down and write it. Like we have to like schedule times to talk to all of these people.
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah. So that's that's like the big issue here.
Research.
Is that it's not as simple as us sitting down
I
and
feel
working
like
on a
this
project.
tree is really important.
This tree feels important. But I feel like
No, it's a little annoying because I have to request that to be so I can access it.
you have to what?
There's a couple online journals I have to use for mine, and I have to request it from different schools.
You're pre-med, right?
Yeah.
How's
but
that
I'm
going
on
for you?
Well, I've yet to take a class in my major.
So easy.
So far, so far.
So not as hard.
I'm
is
actually
the
going to
proper.
be taking a couple summer classes at your school.
Really, I'm taking a couple summer classes at a community college because that is by far the best way to take summer classes.
This tree looks more important.
This tree
Probably.
does look more important. Because they're
But-
super cheap at community colleges and also very easy. Oh my god, no
But
way.
I have to worry about my GPA for med schools, and it just
What?
looks a lot better.
I think this gate's come with me. We need to investigate something.
I mean, I'm guessing that's where the star is. And you're gonna be super excited.
I'm
'cause you
going
wanted
to
go
be
through this.
so excited if this is what I think it is.
Ha!
We are going into this gate next time on Friendly Fire Co-op. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.